Webfleet's order scheduling and optimization features can provide an efficient way to create an optimal schedule of orders to reduce time spent on the road, driving distance, and to complete more orders at a lower cost. In the order screen, we have a general list of all orders. Since order scheduling is managed at a vehicle level, I will select the Orders by Vehicle view. Order scheduling is a free service. However, a supported Webfleet tariff, linked device, and/or driver terminal with updated firmware is required. Selecting a vehicle which does not meet these requirements produces a message like this one. When selecting a suitable vehicle, we see the Order Schedule view, defaulted to today. However, I want to create a schedule for tomorrow. I will create a random series of orders to highlight the available planning parameters and flexibility. As I select an order type, note the job duration is pre-populated with a default duration. However, you can change this. The default time is all day. However, for this order, the customer has indicated a specific time frame. And once I select a tolerance, the customer time window is created. Next, I will add an order description and then enter the destination, in this case by selecting an address which I have already created in Webfleet to speed up my workflow. Finally, I don't want to send the order yet, but will save it so that I can manage the order schedule first. The next order is a pickup, which actually needs to happen before the delivery order. Even though the customer is available all day, I will link this order to the delivery, ensuring logically that it happens before. After creating and saving my orders, it's time to plan the schedule. To do this, I need to define some options. I can use the vehicle position, but in this case, I know the vehicle will start the next day from the office location. I'll add the starting time and indicate that the vehicle is making a round trip. Next, the route planning options and vehicle profile help Webfleet to provide the best route and ETA, which for instance may be different if this were to be a heavy truck. We'll review this next section later when we optimize a schedule. Finally, for full control of the order sequence a driver must follow, ensure that the forced order sequence is turned on. If I turn this off, a warning is displayed because the driver can now deviate from the order schedule. Here we have the schedule planning view with consideration for linked orders and arrival and departure times. An estimated time of arrival is provided for all destinations. Here at the bottom we have the schedule summary, which details the various times and the distance. We can hover here to see the order number and status. Here we see linked order details. I can edit or cancel an order, where we can either remove the vehicle assignment and reassign the order to another vehicle later, or delete the order entirely. Next, we see buffer time, as the driver would arrive 14 minutes early at the next order destination. Of course, I can manually drag and drop orders to change the planning, and the impact will be reflected in the summary below. In this case, Webfleet warns me that I am breaking the link between these two orders, creating an illogical order sequence. Up here I can add and remove columns and rearrange their order as well. The order schedule is visualized on a map on the right, where I can click on an order to see more details. A few important things to mention. At this point, no changes to orders or order sequence have been confirmed until the order schedule is sent to the vehicle. Only the deletion of an order is permanent, so I can go back and change my scheduling options or cancel the schedule. Webfleet's order optimization feature leverages the power of our estimated time of arrival to reduce your planning efforts. Here we see the optimization potential. Note that this is an additional feature which must be purchased for each vehicle. When I select Optimize, I am presented with the same choices we saw earlier in the Schedule options screen. Here I decide what should be considered when optimizing. If I have only orders which can be completed at any time of the day, I can simply instruct Webfleet to give me the fastest route, optimized by time but usually by distance as well. However, as I have some orders with a specific customer time window, I want Webfleet to optimize the schedule with these arrival times in mind. The schedule has now been optimized and we see the savings in both time and distance. Once I have my optimum order schedule, I can send it to the driver terminal. In this final prompt, I can turn the estimated arrival times into planned arrival times. This provides the driver with a clear arrival time at each destination and allows dispatchers to notify customers accordingly. The driver receives the order schedule on the driver terminal. Since the forced order sequence is on, the orders are automatically accepted in the sequence sent via Webfleet. Going in and out of the order schedule, we see the driver's progress. Of course, new ad hoc orders can be added to the schedule. And if the driver is delayed, the order details can be called up and the customer contacted. Back in the Orders by Vehicle screen, order progress can be monitored here as well. And from the map view, orders can also be monitored for each vehicle, and the schedule is easily accessible too.